Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jess Shanahan. If you haven't met me before, I'm a future of mobility expert and I'm a petrolhead turned EV owner. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to the recently released Tesla interior upgrade photos. Now, I've looked at them in a bit of detail, but I kind of want to go through my thoughts because I'm super excited about all of this. So I have the photos in front of me and I'm going to go through them one by one and talk to you about what I like, what I don't like, what Tesla is planning and what they're thinking. So first off, let's look at this steering wheel. So it's not really a wheel at all. It's actually a steering yoke, or what we'll probably come to call steering controls in the future if this kind of style becomes more widespread. Now, the interesting thing about this is that there's no stalk. So there's no like indicator stalk or wiper stalk or anything like that. Or if you're in America, there's no gear shift lever stalk as well. So this is really interesting because Tesla have said that this is because everything will either be controlled on the steering wheel, so simple things like wipers, but actually, for the most part, the car will just decide. So Tesla has said that you won't need indicators because the car will know which way you're going based on how you're driving, road conditions, terrain, all of that kind of thing. Now that is so cool. However, we're not used to autonomous vehicles yet, and we're used to really minimal autonomous features on cars. So lane keeping assist, forward collision warning, braking, all of that kind of thing. But for a car to do something that's so natural for you actually seems like a weird next step that we're all going to have to get used to. So this is a really exciting development in terms of autonomous driving and letting the car do something for you. But I don't know, it feels weird. Maybe because I am just a serial indicator. I indicate every time I should, and if I don't, actually I've never just not indicated. Even if I'm alone on a stretch of motorway, I will still indicate to change lanes because it's just habit, it's muscle memory, isn't it? So I think this is really cool, but a massive step forward into the car of the future and autonomous driving. However, with all of this, Tesla says that it doesn't have the stalks. You can change minimal things on the steering wheel, but it'll do a lot of the other stuff for you automatically. You can, however, override a lot of this in the touchscreen controls. So, for example, Tesla says that you won't need to change gear. Not that you have to change gear a lot anyway in an electric car, but you won't need to change from the automatic settings because the Tesla that you're in will know what you're wanting to do. It will know whether you want to be in park, it'll know if you need to be in neutral, it'll know if you want to go into drive, and of course, somehow, it'll know if you want to be in reverse as well, which is really cool. So Tesla does have some images of this interior with a round steering wheel. We're not sure if Tesla is hedging its bets in terms of people hating this yoke style spaceship steering control, or whether they are actually going to release a version that does have a traditional round steering wheel. But again, even in that version of this interior, you still don't have indicator stalks or anything like that. So it is a very, very clear indication, pun not intended, that we are moving towards something where autonomous driving capabilities are a prime consideration. So let's look at this interior screen. Now, the Model 3 and the Model Y already had this landscape orientation screen, but the Model S and the Model X had it in portrait. Now, I actually think the landscape screen is a massive upgrade on the portrait one. And I know everyone's quite divided on this, but I think landscape is just a bit more practical in terms of what we're used to. And the best thing, and this is the coolest thing about this interior upgrade overall, is that you can play games on it, which I think is amazing. But you can also do stuff like watch YouTube videos. Maybe you're even watching this in your Tesla, maybe. But you can also watch Netflix and you can just have some chill time, maybe while your car is charging. That landscape screen is much better for that than the portrait one, I think. Now, again, people are really divided over this, but as far as my opinion goes, I think the landscape screen is much better. There's also this little screen in the back, and this is there because it means that you can play games using wireless controllers in your Tesla. That is Really cool. So this is great for like the future of driving. So when we do get to the next level of autonomous vehicles, if the Tesla is going to be doing a lot of the work with no driver input, it means you can just chill out and play some games. That's amazing. But it's also great for your passengers. Your rear seat passengers can play games on a road trip, or again, while you're charging, you can sit back, relax, do some gaming. The hour's charge time will go by in no time. The Model S and the Model X are also getting the gorgeous panoramic roof. So I love a glass roof. I think it's really good for connecting you with the environment around you, and you know that I love a road trip. So this is a really, really big perk for me because I love to see around me. And I think when you're driving an electric car, it's often that you want to feel more connected to nature. So if you are out in the wilderness and you're driving on some amazing mountain roads, being able to see everything above and around you, it's going to be an amazing experience. And once again, once we get to next level autonomous driving, it means that you've got way more to look at as the driver when you don't have to do any work. Obviously for now, keep your eyes on the road, a little bit of a hand on that steering wheel, even when using autopilot. Those are the rules. That is what the Tesla is built for at the moment. But as we move forward, more and more of these autonomous driving features will be integrated into the cars that we drive. So we will get to a stage where you don't have to pay any attention. You can relax. You don't need your hands on the steering wheel. We might be a bit of a way off that, but this is a really great next step to that. And I think being able to see the environment around you, as well as all the interior entertainment features, is a really great indication of what the future might look like. I would love to know what you guys think of this new Tesla interior. Let me know in the comments, let me know on Twitter. I'd love to have this discussion with you. I think it's dividing people, but my overriding opinion is I like this. It's the future, it looks and feels like a spaceship, and I am down for that. So before I sign off, if you've enjoyed this video or you just want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, hit the like button below. And if you want to see more videos of me talking about electric cars, road trips, entrepreneurship, and all of the fun things like that, then please hit subscribe as well. I put out new videos every Tuesday lunchtime, and then sometimes a little extra one on Thursdays as well. So stick around, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.